Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got a word for you this morning. How do you keep focus on the Lord when you step out in faith and everything around you get to turning and running and boiling? This message comes from Matthew, the 14th chapter. Let me read a few verses from that scripture, beginning at verse 25. And in the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto them walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, just saying, "It is a spirit," and they cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, "Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid." And Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, bid me to come unto thee on the water." And he said, "Come." And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, "Lord, save me." Well, how do we keep our focus when we are buffeted by the winds of time? How do we keep our focus when things are going awry in our life? How do we keep our focus when all around us there is nothing but the strong voices coming against us? There is nothing but chaos. There's nothing but strong hate coming our way. How do we keep our focus when everybody turn their back on us? How do we keep our focus when it seems like we are walking the journey all alone? Well, in Matthew, the 14th chapter, beginning at 25th verse, you find out that Peter was like everybody else. He was in that boat. Peter was afraid of what was going on, but he said, "Lord, if it be you, bid me to walk on the water with you." Jesus said, "Come." And at that moment, when he was trusting Jesus, he stepped out that boat. He walked on the water. But the wind was boisterous. All the noise around him was boisterous. And then it escalated, and the sea began to be tossing up and down that he was walking on. And then the lightning was flashing and the thunder was roaring. And he took his eyes off of Jesus, who had asked him to come to him, and he began to sink. But give him credit. He didn't have a whole lot of time to say a whole lot of anything, but he said, "Lord, save me." How do you overcome the challenges? How do you overcome the things? Take focus, call on Jesus. God bless you. Have a smile upon you.